When injustice becomes law, resistance becomes duty. If you guys enjoyed this video, give it a like and share it with everybody you know. This is a quick follow-up to my last video entitled Power Tripping Cop versus Guy Who Destroys Her with Her Own Law. I took a couple minutes to call the Tempe Police Department phone number to voice my concern and complaint for the unprofessional, thug-like conduct of Sergeant Liz Lenzen. My reasons for calling are probably the same as yours. My thinking is this: if we can at least get these law enforcers to stop for a second and remember that we're watching them and holding them accountable for their actions and that we will not tolerate their criminal behavior, maybe, just maybe, we can keep people from being unnecessarily thrown into cages or maybe even save somebody's life. The end goal here is to help human beings who like to wear costumes and shiny badges and exert their imaginary power to realize that they don't have any more legitimate power or authority than the rest of us. Besides, they call themselves public servants, so it seems rather unfitting for a servant to rise up and initiate violence on the very ones they claim that they're serving. So I called Tempe PD headquarters and talked to Jessica, who indicated that they've been getting a lot of phone calls about the Jeff Durbin video. So my hat's off to you guys for taking action. Here's what Jessica said.
Tempe Police, do not hang up. The next available operator will assist you. Policia de Tempe Police.
Hey, how you doing today?
Hi, how can I help you?
Is there a supervisor that I can talk to or the personnel department?
I can get you over to someone. What's this reference to, sir?
This is a complaint about one of your employees.
Okay, is it an officer or a person that answered the phone, sir?
Yes, it's a street officer, Sergeant Liz Lenzen.
Okay, is this reference to the video that was posted online, sir?
Yes.
Okay, we actually have an online complaint form that's going directly to our internal affairs. We're asking people to go on there and fill out all the information, and that gets submitted directly to internal affairs, and they'll contact people back. I just don't know, honestly, how quickly that's going to happen because we have received a lot of calls.
Okay.
But if you fill out that information, that will get directed directly to them.
Now, if you want to weigh in on this issue, first check out the video if you haven't seen it yet. I'll leave a link in the description and pin it to the top in the comments section. If after you see the video you feel that Lenzen's threat to cage Jeff Durbin was over the top immoral and an obvious abuse of whatever power she thinks she has, and you want your voice to be heard, here's what Jessica directed me to do. Go to tempe.gov/police, click on Complaint or Concern, and fill out this form at the bottom of the page. Now let me just highlight something on this page real quick. This is a message from Tempe Police Chief Sylvia Moyer. Police officers are sworn to protect the rights of all people. This applies to those who are taken into police custody as well. Now, apparently, somebody forgot to inform a lot of cops out there that this is what they're sworn to do. If we're honest with ourselves, we are not seeing cops who are serving and protecting. What we are seeing is a whole lot of harassing and collecting. The chief continues. The men and women of the Tempe Police Department take this charge. You know, the charge of protecting the rights of all people. Well, anyway, they take this charge seriously. And for that reason, we have adopted internal safeguards to discourage abuses of authority by police employees. Discourage abuses of authority? Well, since people are being mistreated, caged, and murdered for no reason, don't you think that discouraging abuses is a little milquetoast? How about criminally prosecuting those who abuse their authority? You know, since they do have an unfair monopoly on force and all. Let's go even further. How about having every cop who is found guilty compensating the injured party out of their own pockets instead of having taxpayers foot the bill for the immoral actions of a uniformed gang member? Moyer also writes, if you feel that an employee of this department has acted in an unprofessional manner towards you or others, I encourage you to report that employee to a police supervisor. Here's the problem. Sergeant Liz Lenzen is a police supervisor. And as they say, a stream rises no higher than its source. In other words, if the supervisor is bent on committing on-camera criminal activity in broad daylight, what in the world can we expect from the actions of her underlings when they aren't on camera? I mean, Lenzen was being blatantly thuggish in her approach by threatening the Cajun individual who is doing absolutely nothing wrong, for crying out loud. Chief Moyer continues, "The information in this brochure will assist you in reporting that employee. Our goal is to provide you with quality police service in a spirit of community cooperation. You help us improve and continue that service when you report any police performance to us." Now, Moyer goes on to say that an internal investigation will be conducted, which, if you think about it, is complete nonsense. If the chickens complain to the fox, who's guarding the henhouse, that his brother is abusing the other chickens, how the heck will it help the chickens for the fox to hire his cousin to conduct an internal investigation into the fox's brother's indiscretions? I don't know if you've noticed this, but not only do they do internal investigations, but the one being investigated usually gets paid administrative leave. Lenzen should actually pay back every dollar taxpayers paid her to protect and serve them, because they're obviously not getting what they paid for. And hey Liz, if you're watching this video, remember, this is the bed you made. We would rather be left alone, but you just had to press your authoritarian luck, didn't you? So what's supposed to happen after we lodge our complaint? Moyer assures us that you will be advised of the supervisor's findings and whether disciplinary action will be taken. So I guess we'll see. Now, I filled out my complaint form, and I'll let you know if they alert me of a resolution. If you file a complaint, email me and let me know if they advise you of their findings. And this should be really interesting, since all of Sergeant Lenzen's childish and immoral actions and threats to a peaceful man are recorded for all to see. Also, if you want to leave a Google rating and comment for the Tempe Police Department, here's what you do. Do a Google search for Tempe, Arizona Police Department contact. When this page comes up, click on the map. Hover over the pin that says Tempe Police Department Headquarters. Now click on the ratings box. Click on Google Reviews and leave your comment. I already left mine, and I'm looking forward to seeing your comments. If they're interesting, I may do another video on it. Remember guys, the goal here is to get uniformed humans to realize that they're just humans like the rest of us on equal footing. The issue here is morality versus immorality. No one has a higher claim over your life or property than you do. You own yourself, and you can do whatever you want with your own life as long as you aren't harming, threatening to harm, or defrauding others. It is never right to initiate force on peaceful people. And it doesn't matter if you're wearing a costume, a badge, and a gun or not. The goal is peace and love based on logic and truth. Or logic and truth based on peace and love. Police officers foster none of this. And in fact, their actions prove that they care nothing about logic, truth, peace, or love. As someone once rightly said, there is no crueler tyranny than that which is perpetuated under the shield of law and in the name of justice. Guys, thanks for watching. Don't forget to get your thought-provoking, conversation-starting shirts and take advantage of your 15% discount. The link's in the description. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, share it with everybody you know, and hit that subscribe button. I'll see you guys in the next video.